So I don't know if we should get too hyped up, because more than once LeBron James has lost a game one in a series and then won. But at the same time, we should be pretty hyped because we pulled off the upset in the first game of this series. More than once, your 76ers were tested against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And, well, LeBron James on this nice little pick and roll with Jahlil Okafor said, well, goddamn, I think I might have to work a little harder in this series than I might have thought. Or maybe he was just chilling and he'll turn it on in the next few games and then we don't have a chance. I don't know. You'll find out in this video. But regardless of that fact, we did pull off the win and we disrespected him just a little bit with that Brandon Ingram dunk. Hey, it made sense, man. I mean, I'd rather have a 5-point lead that way than go to the free throw line, right? But still, the city of Philadelphia, y'all should be excited. This is a good sign for this team that we were able to come together and win a game. It's a video game, so you can't really come together, but whatever. And a big reason for this was Nerlens Noel. They could not deal with him on the pick and roll. I thought to myself, Kevin Love might have a tough time against Nerlens, and it was very true, because more than once, K-Love, he just lost him. And Nerlens was doing it on both sides of the floor. Of course, he's our best defensive player, but his contributions on offense were huge as well. And so Game 1 went to your Philadelphia 76ers, and now we're going to see just how the rest of this series is going to play out. And we're going to be going right into Game 2. LeBron James is already feeling comfortable, so that might be a bad sign. But it's a tie game with not too much time left. And we wanted Jahlil Okafor post up. Can Tristan Thompson defend him? He was doing in Game 1. We definitely got a few baskets off. He made that one. Shout out to Jahlil. And Matthew Dellavedingdong's in the game because I think J.R. Smith's gone or something, so there's that for you. Nerlens, not the best defense that time. He's not perfect, and he still has some progressing to do because he's only 23, 24 at this point for us, so he's still getting better. But where he's already at defensively is awesome. Tie game once again. Can they defend Nerlens? Well, not really. Just lob it up. They ain't got no chance. You know, whenever you throw a lob in 2K, it's always a risk because half the time the dude either misses the dunk when he shouldn't, or the CPU just turns into superhumans and blocks it out of midair, even though that actually never happens in real life. Anyway, Kyrie Irving's got it, and LeBron James in the post. This is probably a guaranteed 2 points, yeah. LeBron takes a million mid-range jumpers in 2K, and they seem to always go in, and ooh, look at this, we got a steal, and I wasn't the one who did anything. This is interesting. Could we actually pull off the Game 2 upset as well? Could we go up 2-0 against the Cavs? We got the first one with Jahlil. If we drop this one, this is wild. Well, unfortunately, you know sometimes how the thumbstick will slip out of your finger? That's exactly what happened to me right there. A very early release. And what a time for it to happen, huh? So now it's 2 points. Could have very well been 3, because usually I'm automatic with Jahlil at the line. What's Cleveland going to do? Now, they are down, so they should have been going immediately, but it's 2K, and sometimes 2K doesn't know what the hell it's doing. So LeBron's doing some weird demented back and forth crap, and then Kyrie's coming off of a screen, and, well then. So much for that dream, huh? We don't have any timeouts. We just got to go the length of the floor, hoist something up, and it's a 1-1 series when it very well could have been up 2-0 for us. Well, that kind of sucked. But at the same time, it already happened, so we can't do much about it. I'm pretty sure the head coach was shaking hands with nobody. And so now to the hell game is this? Game 3 in Philadelphia. We're down 1, and, well, now the pick and roll juice is going to Jahlil Okafor because they can't defend him that time. The pick and rolls in 2K are kind of BS, if I can be honest. That was pretty BS too, that we just left Kevin Love wide open. What I've been doing lately is actually going into the CPU's defensive settings and telling them to switch on all screens, because it actually makes it way more difficult to face them. Because even though I'm playing on Hall of Fame, what happens a lot is their pick and roll defense is just that bad. So, I mean, it's a cool way to add some difficulty. And, well, Brandon Ingram's going to the line, which is good because Cleveland's kind of kicking our ass at the moment. Clearly showing they're the better team, but even then we're hanging around with them, so that's a good sign. Even if we're not able to win this series, which, I mean, we might still win this game, I don't know. Although it's not looking good after that Kyrie shot. It's a good sign that we are hanging around with the best team in the NBA, you know? And while I say that, Tristan Thompson's dunking on our heads, and a last-ditch effort with another Nerlens pick and roll, or just a Brandon Ingram botched dunk, because I don't look at my footage before I actually talk over it. Well, that's a 13-point loss in Philadelphia, so now we're down 2-1, and as you would expect, we gotta go right into the next one here. Listen, 2K17 comes out in like a month and a half. We gotta blaze through some of these games here. What are we gonna do? I think they're bringing a double team. Nerlens, can you hit this mid-range? Oh, not that one. He's only like a 71 from there. We've seen him make a lot of progress in that area, and I think starting next season he could be really a go-to for his mid-range jumper. But as of right now, it's still developing. Kyrie misses that mid-range, so we still have a chance. We could make this a 2-2 series, and at that point, like, it's still anyone's series at that moment. And I wish Brandon Ingram was a step in so I could have taken a three-pointer. This play kind of sucks, although I see that Kyrie Irving is defending Jaleel, so you know I got to go to that. And, well, not the worst thing in the world. Kyrie actually did a smart thing by getting out of the way and getting Kevin Love there, because it would have definitely been 2 points if it was Kyrie defending Jaleel. We're up 1. Nerlens Noel is back in the game because his stamina was kind of low there for a minute. LeBron James is actually out of the game because he fouled out, by the way, so we have a real chance to tie this thing up. Kyrie Irving's just sitting in the corner. Speaking of the corner, the flat top of Shumpert. He got us, man. He's actually 2 for 3 from 3 here. If he made that sort of progress on his outside shot in real life, he'd be super valuable with his defense. What are we going to do? I need a Nerlens pick and roll. The flat top defending the flat top. And, well, it actually worked. Kevin Love didn't know what to do when Nerlens Noel did that really weird frickin' animation that usually results in an airball layup. But luckily it worked that time. Tie game, 29 seconds. You gotta guess that Kyrie Irving's gonna be the dude here, so let's just defend him with all we've got. Or I can just stand in quicksand with Dennis Schroeder. Well then. I mean, listen, LeBron's out. Kyrie puts the team on his back. We don't have any timeouts, but we do have a lot of time, so we can attack quickly. I wish Nerlens Noel was closer to me because I need a pick and roll from him right about now. Hopefully this goes over well, because I would like to win this game. Well, Nerlens gets to the free throw line, but unfortunately, he's straight ass when it comes to free throws. So he's going to miss both of those, and after our Game 1 win, it seems that we're down 3-1, boys. It was a bit of a collapse in Game 2 against the Cavaliers, and now I don't know how much of a chance we really have in this series moving forward.